don't remember if you've answered this before, but how different do you think our world would be if religion never existed? Very different. Very, very different. And see, it's a hard question to answer because there's no distinction in your question of religion and spirituality. So I think the question is, um, what would the world would the question is, would spirituality still exist if religion did not? And I don't have the answer to that question. Um, but would the world be different if religion never existed? Yes, absolutely. It would 100% be different. But my question is, like I've said, is but would spirituality still exist if religion never existed? And that's kind of like a weird way of going at it, but in one sense, that is, getting to the heart of, does God affect humans if God is real? Because if spirituality only existed and religion did not, what would that look like? We have no idea. Who would we be today? It's clear to me that it would be different if religion did not exist, because of all the wars and killing and murder that has taken place on the grounds of for religious purposes. But but would spirituality still exist? That I think that world would look very, very. It would be a very intriguing and interesting world, if religion did not exist, but spirituality did. And who knows, that if spirituality did exist when religion did not. Actually, me and my dad were having a discussion the other day, like we always do, and he was telling me interesting thing that I never noticed when I was reading the Bible. But now that they told me that, and I think back on it, I 100% see. I'm like, oh yeah, this makes uh, total sense. Is that when the name Christian came up, the name Christian is a completely um, world worldly name. It is a completely world, like Jesus didn't label them Christian. Jesus did, they weren't labeled anything until I forget who it was, but it was a worldly leader that titled them Christians. It wasn't God or Christ that said you are all Christians now. So if we would rewind time so far back, would it be just a spiritual thing, before there was religion, and religion was an attempt to try to, you know, put it in this pretty little package that spirituality is not in? I don't have any idea.